This is poison ivy. Sometimes poison ivy can be a little difficult to identify because it is a little bit of a shapeshifter. It can have different colors. It can be really dark green. It can be really pale green. It can have red around the edges sometimes. The leaves can be smooth edged, or sometimes they can be serrated edge. And it's just that there's a lot of different subspecies of poison ivy, and it's a very adaptable plant. But one way that you really can identify it is that it has these 3 leaves, and one of them is symmetrical. And the other 2 look like mittens. Can you see here where that looks like a mitten? One side has like a little thumb to it. And that is a really good way to know for sure that you're looking at poison ivy. Now, a lot of people are not fans of poison ivy, but I will say that poison ivy plays an important role in our ecosystem because poison ivy is a plant that can help soil remediation. That is, in other words, it can help disturbed areas heal. Partially because it does work for the soil, but also partially because it has a tendency to keep humans out of areas that need to recover from a lot of disruption and damage. So even though it is itchy, I really appreciate poison ivy. I also like that poison ivy is such a really noticeable plant. If you don't notice it with your eyes, you will certainly notice it with your itch later. And I think that also is really important because as humans, especially in this country, we have a very resource exploitation view of plants and of nature in general. I like it that there's a plant who can fight back and remind us that nature is not there for us to take. It is not there for us to use, but instead nature and we should be in relationship together. And when we work with plants, we need to do that consciously and carefully, in a stewardship kind of way, in a relationship, in a collaboration, and not just I'll go out and take whatever I need. So I am really grateful to poison ivy for helping us to learn this lesson.